Well, viewers, and just like that, we are back with another video to break down our featured game for the weekend. And for that, we've brought in once again Johre Botha, who you guys will be seeing a lot on the show. Johre, how are you doing?
Good and you. Good and you.
Can't complain. Are you ready for the breakdown of today's game between Grootfontein and Kudus?
I can't wait to see what you can show me today. So
let's get right into it, man.
Let's
okay,
go.
Cool. So one of the incidents that affected the game very much was the yellow card that was given to Grootfontein. So we're going to have a look at that clip. Just run us through it and your thoughts on this one. Okay,
so clearly a tackle. Oh, okay. I see the yellow card. Okay, so there, I think it's number 19 of Grootfontein. Firstly, he made contact with the head neck area, like the law book will say. For me, you said it was a yellow card, so for me, I would have go red there because it's very dangerous.
Okay.
The guy on the head neck area, and afterwards, if you look at it again, he's even pushing the guy's head into the ground after the referee.
Okay, I see that contact there.
Yeah. You see it now. Afterwards, he grabs the guy and
pushes the guys down.
So that for me is just foul play straight out of the book.
Out of the book. So you would have given red straight.
Red straight there for me.
Ooh, so Grootfontein lucky to get away with that one with just a yellow card, a dangerous play from the player. Having a look at our next incident, I think we're going to have a look at some of the yellow cards that should have stood. This is one of the incidents. The referee blew the whistle. A big tackle on the player. We'll just replay the clip for you guys to just see again. But Johre, what are your thoughts on that play?
Sure.
There?
You see, the first thing is the referee already blew the whistle, and then the tackle happened. So let's say if that was not a forward pass and that guy made a tackle, that it would have been with a lot more force.
Okay.
So for me to get those, I call it small yakkels out of the game, that should have been a yellow card as well.
So even if it's after the referee blew the whistle,
yes.
So it still should have been a card.
Yes, because there's nothing that can overrule foul play.
Okay, so that was a red card. Would you say red or yellow?
At the end, you can see it's trying to bring him to ground safely.
Okay.
Because I think he heard the whistle, and then also realized that he's making nonsense now, and that's why I would have go yellow. But like I said, nothing overrules foul play. Nothing
overrules foul play. And guys, once again, all we do here is just to break down the plays for you. We're not coming for any referee. We're not coming for anyone. It's just to basically try and enlighten or view the game from a third point of view, like an eagle's eye, to just try and touch on a few things that weren't touched on in the game, and that's just one of them. So one of the interesting things that you and I did speak about as well was the moles.
Yes. The
moles during the game. So we'll have a look at one of the moles. This is probably one of your favorite ones that you did see in the game.
Yeah, that was
smooth, amazing. Strong, all the way down. Grootfontein scores a try.
Yes.
Which is also a good try. Vickers scored 3 tries in this game. And then we have this one that caught your attention.
Yes.
So we'll be having a look at this one. Just break it down for us as why do you think there should have been a card here?
This is straight the mole still. That number, it looks like number 2 of the captain actually from Kudus. Brought down the mole because it still stays a mole. Going forward, turnover ball, penalty against Grootfontein in a very, very how can I say it? Dangerous place on the field. And you can see afterwards, Vickers is actually going to the referee as well, and then ask him the question, but we are moving forward and for me, penalty. And if you looked at the previous moles, they were already on a warning as well.
Okay.
So penalty,
yellow card. Penalty, yellow card.
Yep.
For the captain.
Yeah.
So you see another incident that the viewers did miss. Okay, so I think we have one more left. This one was very interesting because I was very close to the touchline.
Yeah.
So Mudabeti, he plays for Grootfontein. He had a chance go against him. If you look at that chance there, I think that's a try.
You see, if
it's difficult
where the referee is standing, and from the view we looked at, and I don't know how to say this, but if you look from the backside where the camera view is, you do see the ball on the ground. You will see it there now. Oh, that's too much.
We'll try and get you a better angle to just showcase how that happened. But yeah, thoughts all in all from the game that we did watch on Grootfontein. Just tell us a few of the decisions that you think should have gone different before we look at the clip again.
I think the Mauls definitely could have been handled better, especially that last one. Foul play is always, you need to get it out of your game, because if you get into semi-finals, finals, those type of things, you don't want those things to happen.
Yeah.
But if you as a referee leave discipline now, it's just going to get harder during the season carrying on.
Okay.
And consistency between refs is also very, very important, because 1 week, let's say I'm reffing the game and I'm very strict on foul play.
Yes.
And next week someone else ref and they're
not
the 50-50s they're leaving. And then when it comes to those two teams playing against each other, the one team is always going to ask, but last week I got a yellow card for that.
Yeah, and
but this team is not getting it. So consistency and foul play is very, very important in NRU rugby at this stage. And I think even me as a referee self, sometimes we collapse in that section.
Okay, but also it's a very difficult job.
It is.
It's a very demanding job. You have to shut out everyone and you have to focus and but let's see if we can maybe have a look at that chance once again to just showcase how that try transpired, because at the end of the day, where the referee is, I don't think he can see from there, but right there, you can see that ball. You can see that ball that he did get it on the ground. The referee is unfortunately on the wrong side of that. So Mutaveti, very unfortunate to not get his stride there for Grootfontein. But yeah, all in all, thank you for joining us in studio.
There's one more clip I want to show.
One more clip, I almost forgot. Okay, cool. This one is Dixon, Trasco United played in Okahanja, in 𝐎𝐼𝐹
yes.
So the video clip is in Afrikaans.
Yes.
So for the English spectators, can you just maybe break it down to us before we play the clip as to what happened?
Okay, so the coach of Trasco United, or the director of rugby at Trasco, talk about things that happened during the game that the ref allowed that 𝐎𝐼𝐹 Botha is doing. And in my view, yes, he is correct in what his opinion is, but you must, one thing that all coaches must always remember, you must know your referee. Because if you don't know your referee, you are going to get penalized for things that he blows more than other things.
Yes.
So for me, what he's mentioning here is that 𝐎𝐼𝐹 Botha played with their hands in the ruck and the ball was stolen and some beautiful tries were scored from turnover ball.
Yeah.
So if a referee allowed you to do it, you need to adjust. So if one team does it, then
you also need to do it.
You also need to do it. It's unfortunately now your referee.
That's how it works.
Very, very important in today's game.
Okay, well, before we do come back, let's quickly just have a look at that video clip from Dixon.
Baie foute gemaak op ons eie bal aanslaane. Maar ja, dit bly maar moeilik as jy nie jou balle van die grond af kan terugkry nie, as spelers nie gestraf word omdat hulle met hulle hande in die raksinne is heeltyd nie, dan is maar frustrerend. Maar ons moet leer om ons.
Okay, so there we did hear from Dixon speaking on the fact that the players were having their hands in the rucks. So what you're saying is, in that regard, basically what has to happen is, if that one team is doing the same thing, then you guys need to do the same thing instead of trying to not do what the other team is doing.
And one thing I think that all clubs can invest in, get a camera there with sound, record your game. Afterwards, just for you and the referee, because you can help the referee, and that's how we can develop our referees in NRU at this point. So the referees can also see whether they did wrong or whether they didn't do. So for me, it's an investment in both. Maybe NRU need to come to the party, the referee side, buy 3 or 4 cameras, send into the games, or each club buy your camera, and that's how you're going to solve this problem.
And then I think we do get to help everyone. So, okay, 𝐎𝐼𝐹, thank you for that information. Unfortunately, we can't be at all the games. So the games that we do broadcast, we are definitely going to bring to your attention, and then we can just discuss it and just share our opinion on it. It doesn't mean that we are scrutinizing the referee or saying anything towards it. It's just like to try and enhance or better the game of rugby for referees and for the players in Namibia to make sure that the game is safe. But from me and Johre Botha, we'll be seeing you guys again next week after the United Derby.
Yeah.
That one is going to be a tough one.
Yeah.
But yes, viewers, before we do let you leave, anything else you'd like to say on regards to the things that we just spoke about, the games, the yellow cards, the try that was supposed to be, the cards that were not given?
I think it's a learning curve for everybody, even coaches. So that player, that the ball was held up, if he went a little bit to his left, but now he wants to run over a opponent.
Yeah.
So all those things.
Little things.
Yeah, it's just score the try.
Score the try. So with the bet next time, just be aware of your surroundings. 100 biki lengths of racks. You could have gotten yourself a try. But yes, viewers, that's all the time that we do have for you today. And we'll see you guys again next week, same time, same place. Goodbye.